Did you know that a staggering 70% of parents express concern over their children's sense of responsibility? Or that experts believe responsibility isn't just a trait but a skill that can be taught and nurtured from a very young age? These are startling revelations that call for a thoughtful approach to parenting, one that weaves the threads of responsibility into the very fabric of everyday life. But where do we begin? How do we transform these insights into actionable strategies that resonate with children in a meaningful way? The answer lies in the 10 powerful secrets we're about to explore. From modeling responsible behavior and instilling financial wisdom to fostering time management and cultivating empathy, each chapter is a piece of the puzzle, revealing how to guide children towards becoming responsible, independent, and caring adults. This journey is not just about instructing, it's about inspiring. It's about showing, not telling. And most importantly, it's about walking this path together, hand in hand with your child, discovering the joys and challenges of growing into responsibility. So, buckle up and prepare for an enlightening ride through the 10 powerful secrets for teaching children responsibility. Whether you're a parent, guardian, or educator, these insights will arm you with the tools and understanding needed to embark on this rewarding journey. Let's turn the page and begin, shall we? Chapter 1. Modeling responsibility. Have you ever noticed how kids are like sponges, soaking up everything around them? Well, teaching responsibility starts with us, the adults. Let's talk about the power of modeling responsible behavior. It's not just about telling our kids what to do, it's about showing them. You know, walking the walk, not just talking the talk. Imagine this. Every morning, you make your bed, manage your tasks efficiently, and treat others with respect. Your kids are watching, and without a single lecture from you, they're learning. It's like when they see you recycling diligently, they understand the importance of caring for the environment. It's simple yet powerful. Real-life scenarios provide tangible examples they can mirror. For instance, when they observe you apologizing for a mistake, they learn the value of accountability. But it's not all smooth sailing. We all have moments when we slip up. The key? Being open about our mistakes. It teaches kids that responsibility isn't about being perfect, it's about owning up and trying to do better next time. So next time you're tempted to skip making your bed because you're running late, remember, those little eyes are watching, learning more from what you do than what you say. Chapter 2. Tasks and chores. Now, let's dive into the world of chores. Sounds fun, right? Maybe not at first, but chores are actually secret tools for teaching responsibility. The trick is to assign tasks that are just right for their age. You wouldn't ask a 5-year-old to cook dinner, but they can certainly help set the table. Chores teach kids about teamwork and the satisfaction of contributing to the family. Start small, with tasks like picking up toys for younger kids, and evolve to more complex ones like laundry for teenagers. It's about gradually increasing responsibility in a way that builds confidence and skill. The beauty of chores is in the routine. It's a way to teach kids that some tasks may not be exciting, but they're essential parts of life. And when they complete their chores, celebrate their achievements. It could be words of encouragement or a high five. Recognition goes a long way in building their self-esteem and motivation. Incorporating chores into daily life isn't just about getting help around the house, it's about preparing them for the future. They learn about hard work, perseverance, and the joy of a job well done. So next time you hand them a broom or a sponge, remember, you're not just cleaning up, you're building responsible adults. Chapter 3. Setting expectations. Let's get real for a moment. Ever wonder why sometimes, no matter how much you ask, your kids just don't seem to get their chores or homework done? Here's a little secret: clarity is key. Setting clear expectations is like drawing a map for them. It shows them exactly where they need to go and how to get there. Think about it. When expectations are as clear as a sunny day, kids understand what's needed and by when. It's not just saying, keep your room clean, but specifying, please put your toys back in the box and make your bed every morning. This way, they know exactly what a clean room looks like in your eyes. But here's the catch: it's not just about laying down the rules. It's also about explaining why these rules matter. It's about saying, we make our beds because it helps us start the day feeling organized. Suddenly, it's not just a chore, it's a valuable life lesson in discipline and organization. And remember, setting expectations goes both ways. It's also about listening to their expectations of us and finding a middle ground. This mutual respect builds a foundation of trust and understanding, making those expectations feel more like a shared goal than a demand. Chapter 4. The Reward System. The reward system. It's not about bribing our kids, it's about teaching them the value of hard work and the joy of earning. When done right, rewards can be a powerful tool for motivation and learning responsibility. So, how do we strike the right balance? It's about rewarding the effort, not just the outcome. This means recognizing their hard work, even if the results aren't perfect. A reward can be as simple as praising their dedication or offering more playtime. It's the recognition that counts, showing them that their efforts are appreciated and valuable. But here's an interesting twist. Not all rewards need to be tangible. Sometimes, the best reward is spending quality time together. Maybe it's an extra bedtime story or a day out in the park. These moments are precious and teach them that the best rewards in life are often the joy of experiences and the warmth of family bonds. Incorporating a reward system teaches children that responsibility and hard work come with positive outcomes. It's a life lesson that extends beyond household chores into real-world achievements. By celebrating their efforts and providing meaningful rewards, we nurture a sense of accomplishment and self-worth that they carry with them into adulthood. Chapter 5. Natural Consequences. Let's talk about a game-changer in teaching responsibility, natural consequences. It's a simple concept with profound effects. Instead of shielding our kids from every mistake, we let them face the outcomes of their actions. This approach teaches responsibility in the most natural way possible, by letting life be the teacher. Imagine your child forgets their homework. Instead of rushing it to school, you allow them to experience the consequence of not turning it in on time. This experience teaches them about accountability and the importance of being prepared. It's tough love, but it prepares them for the real world where actions have direct consequences. The beauty of natural consequences is that they're self-explanatory. Kids learn to connect their actions with outcomes. Forgot to wear a coat? You might feel cold. Didn't save your allowance? You can't buy that toy. It's about making choices and dealing with the results, which is a crucial life skill. However, it's essential to ensure that these consequences are safe and not overly harsh. Our role is to guide them through the aftermath, helping them reflect on their choices and learn valuable lessons. It's not about punishment but providing a learning opportunity. Chapter 6. Problem Solving Together. Facing challenges is a part of life, and what better way to teach responsibility than through problem solving? This chapter is about turning every challenge into a learning opportunity and solving problems together as a team. Start by encouraging open communication. When a problem arises, sit down and discuss it together. Ask them, "What do you think went wrong?" Or, "How can we solve this together?" This dialogue fosters critical thinking and lets them know their opinions are valued. Then, brainstorm solutions together. It's not about providing them with answers but guiding them to find their own. This process empowers them, boosting their confidence and decision-making skills. Whether it's resolving a conflict with a sibling or figuring out how to manage their time for homework, working through problems together teaches them that challenges are just puzzles waiting to be solved. And here's the kicker: celebrate the solutions, no matter how small. This celebration reinforces their problem-solving skills and encourages them to tackle challenges head-on in the future. It's about building resilient, independent thinkers who are prepared to face the world. Chapter 7. Consistency is key. Diving into the heart of teaching responsibility, we find that consistency isn't just important, it's crucial. Like the steady rhythm of a heartbeat, consistency in expectations, routines, and consequences provides a reliable framework for children to learn and grow. Think of it this way: when rules and routines are consistent, kids know exactly what's expected of them and what they can expect in return. This predictability fosters a sense of security, making it easier for them to follow through with their responsibilities. It's like following a recipe. When the steps are clear and consistent, the outcome is much more predictable, and usually more successful. But here's the challenge: being consistent requires us to be mindful and steadfast, even when it's tempting to let things slide. For instance, if the rule is to finish homework before screen time, sticking to it teaches them the importance of prioritizing tasks. It might be met with resistance at first, but over time, it builds discipline and a strong work ethic. And let's not forget about consistent consequences. If a chore is missed or a rule is broken, the consequence should follow as naturally as day follows night. This doesn't mean being overly strict, rather, it's about being fair and following through. It teaches that actions have predictable outcomes, a lesson that extends far beyond childhood. Chapter 8. Financial Responsibility. Now, let's tackle a topic that's often overlooked but incredibly important: financial responsibility. It's more than just saving pennies, it's about understanding the value of money, hard work, and making wise choices. Introducing kids to money management early on can start with simple concepts like earning an allowance through chores. This teaches them that money is earned through effort, laying the groundwork for understanding work ethic and financial independence. But it doesn't stop there. Encourage them to save for something they really want, instead of impulsively spending on whatever catches their eye. This lesson in delayed gratification is priceless, teaching them to weigh their decisions and plan for the future. Also, consider involving them in family budget discussions appropriate for their age. Show them how money is allocated for different needs and wants, emphasizing the importance of saving and budgeting. It's a real-world skill that will serve them throughout life. Finally, introduce charitable giving. It teaches them that money has the power to help and make a difference in the world. Whether it's donating to a local shelter or supporting a cause they care about, it instills a sense of social responsibility and the value of contributing to the community. Chapter 9. Time Management. Welcome to a crucial aspect of responsibility: time management. In today's fast-paced world, being able to manage time effectively is a superpower. And guess what? This superpower can be taught from a young age, setting the stage for a lifetime of productivity and balance. Start with the basics, using a calendar or planner. Even young kids can begin with simple tools like a weekly chart to mark school activities and chores. This visual aid helps them understand the concept of planning ahead and seeing how their week looks. Encourage setting priorities. With older children, discuss what needs to be done versus what they want to do, teaching them to tackle important tasks first. This doesn't just apply to homework and chores but to all areas of life, helping them develop a balanced approach to daily activities. Then, there's the art of breaking tasks into smaller, manageable chunks. It's easier to clean your room, for example, if you break it down into sections or tasks. This approach reduces overwhelm and boosts the feeling of achievement as they tick off tasks one by one. Chapter 10. Empathy and Social Responsibility. Our final chapter brings us to the heart and soul of responsibility: empathy and social responsibility. Teaching children to look beyond themselves, to the needs of others and the community, enriches their understanding of responsibility in its fullest sense. Start with empathy. Encourage them to consider others' feelings and perspectives. Simple questions like, "How do you think they felt?" or "What would you do in their situation?" open up discussions about empathy, kindness, and understanding. Then, involve them in acts of giving and service. Whether it's volunteering at a local food bank, participating in a community cleanup, or simply helping a neighbor, these activities teach them the value of contributing to the community and the joy of helping others. Discuss global issues at an age-appropriate level. Talk about the importance of caring for the environment, being aware of different cultures, and understanding global challenges. It helps them see the bigger picture and their place in the world.